Hi Mooners! Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be about a book review. I am in my red robe, ready to give y'all the details about this book that I just finished yesterday. It is called The Vagina Bible, written by Jen Gunter. She is a doctor, a medical doctor. And let me just go ahead and start off by saying, I wanted to do the fucking book review last night at 2 o'clock in the morning when I finished the book. I was so in my feelings that I wanted to come on in the moment when I had the energy flowing and give it to y'all, but I couldn't do that because I was sleepy after reading and it was 2 in the morning and yeah, just couldn't do that. But anyways, today I bring it to you, like for real. The Vagina Bible, I had listened to it on audio. Let me just go ahead and say, I'm trying to get the gist of what I'm saying here. I had wrote some things down. The reason why I started to read the book, for one, I love anything pussy. Everything pussy. So when I read the Vagina Bible, I'm like, what? What's this about? So let's get into it. First, she had mentioned a vagenda. She had a vagenda to go ahead and let women know what was going on with their vaginas. So that off the bat got me. A vagenda? What? I want a vagenda. I want a vagenda. So that's what got me to read the book. And so let me just go ahead and give y'all some things that I had wrote down to give you a better handle on if you want to read the book. And then at the end, I'll give you my true feelings. So the book was going great. Let me rephrase that. The book went great. Okay? Again, the vagina is what got me to read the book. And then she goes on to, now mind you, she's a medical doctor. So her words are backed by science. So one of the things that caught my ear was, women really don't squirt. I'm sorry, what? Women cannot scientifically, we don't have the organs to squirt during sex. When a woman squirts, it is urine. It is pee. It is. I'm sorry, what? I'm over here trying to learn how to squirt and you really can't do it? Lies. Like, I was like, are you serious? So you're telling me that all of these times these women be out here just faking it? Using balloons? Like, anyway, she goes on to say that women cannot scientifically squirt. We do not have the glands that a man has that allows us to ejaculate. We just don't have it. So all the times that you ever seen a woman squirt, it was either made up or possibly urine, and in the midst of an orgasm, it could possibly squirt like that depending on the intensity. Yes, so if you want details on that, get the book and read it, because I'm not going too much further into that. But yeah, that was one of my things, like, wait, what? Really? Nah. Going back to my notes here, she went on to say, let me see here, that probiotics are a lie, that they actually have no scientific proof that they actually work to help balance our pH, period. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Probiotics are a multi-billion-dollar industry. I know myself have taken probiotics and I actually thought that it helped. But yeah, she said scientifically there's no proof that it ever even does anything. Okay, and what else I have? I wish that. Okay, going on to my notes. 8 glasses of water a day is a myth. I'm sorry, what? Come again? Are you fucking serious? 8 glasses of water a day is a myth? Do you know how many 8 glasses of water a day I try to get in because I'm trying to be all good and healthy? Manage my body water, like what? She said yes. 8 glasses of water a day is a myth. Drinking apple cider vinegar shots does not help your pH. It does not help our pH. It cannot. Do you hear all these knots in this book that people actually believe and follow? I was texting my friend the whole time. Shout out to Denise because she listened to every single text message. But listen, I text her all the time like, girl, did you know this? Girl, did you know this? But let me tell y'all what the icing on the cake was for me. So all of these knots, all of these things that we follow as women, I know almost all of those I followed. I've definitely taken probiotics. I definitely thought women could squirt. I definitely might have sipped me some ACV once in a while. You feel me? She said jade eggs do not help strengthen your yoni. Yeah. So let me go on to say my whole, as a collective, my review on this book. I definitely enjoyed the book. It was all scientific, all facts, all factual. The author, again, is a doctor. She was the narrator on the audiobook, which I like. I love when they do that. Listen, so I was initially going to give the book 4 stars, period. Because, I mean, I learned a lot. Literally, a lot. But what got me down to 2 stars is at the very end, the very last chapter. Let me go ahead and read my notes here. So, wow, I am in disbelief. The author is all factual and mocks many holistic beliefs that I agree and even follow. Although her statements have some value, I still hold my beliefs. Nothing has changed, other than my thoughts on how I feel sorry for people who base their lives on science with no feelings attached. The very last chapter is what made me change my mind. In that chapter, she was literally mocking so many things. Like, she even called it Journal of Old Wise Tales. She was talking about chakras. She mocked those. She mocked the belief in yoni eggs and steaming the vagina. That doesn't help, I guess. Relating your menstrual cycle to the moon. Like, all of these things are, what did she say? They're wise tales. They're not true. There's no true meaning to any of them. I'm sorry, what? So you're telling me that I just couldn't get with it, y'all. I just couldn't. Like, the book is a fucking fail for me. And it's not because she doesn't agree with the things that I agree with. I'm great with disagreeing. That's cool. If your beliefs are different than my beliefs, that's wonderful. Like, we don't have to agree to disagree. We don't have to agree. That's fine. But you won't make a mockery out of my beliefs. Like, she was literally in the audiobook laughing, like snickering about it. Like, like basically saying the people that had these beliefs, that believed in yonis and that believed in higher power in women, and believed in maybe drinking ACV. And she even mocked the alkaline diet, which I know a lot of people have their beliefs and things like that. Again, it's all beliefs. I get it. And that's cool. If you don't believe what I believe, I'm good. But what you won't do is make it seem like I'm less educated for believing in these things. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that shit at all. Like, I straight gave the book 2 stars. I'm grateful that I took the time to actually listen to the book, because it opens my eyes to see that there are so many people that base their lives on science only, factual things only. And I get that. That's cool. If that's your jam, that's your jam. But me, I'm straight feelings with it. I'm straight feelings, beliefs, energy healing, things like that. Like, she made a mockery out of all those things. So let me go ahead and read you my last part that I put on Goodreads as my actual review. Crazy thing is, I was going to give the book 4 stars as I learned a bit and her science explanations were a bit convincing. But now that I've gotten to the last chapter and she is listing wise tales and humorously mocking many things I believe in, my rating has decreased. Not because I believe and she doesn't. I am okay with disagreeing, having different views. But her delivery is wrong. She is snickering, laughing while she's saying that the beliefs are ridiculous for even believing it. So that is my review for the Vagina Bible. I definitely still do recommend the book, just because your jaw will drop when you hear some of these scientific things. And I just touched the surface of the notes that I took. There were so many things in there that women do as far as like health wise to like benefit their vagina to either be healthier or reconnect and things. There's so many things in here that she has listed, scientifically proven and not proven, that, I mean, it's definitely worth checking out. If you're not into, for me, if I would have had this review, what I would have did was listen to the last chapter, because that was the icing on the cake for me. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the book. Literally, I don't. If I would have heard the last chapter first, I would have never even taken the time to read the book. Yeah, I'm grateful that I've taken a week out of my life to learn some things. But again, her delivery in the last chapter has me even questioning any of her facts. Like, for somebody that can just mock people that believe in certain things like that, like, I can't even trust your word no more. So that's my wrap up on the Vagina Bible. Yeah, if you're interested in it, go ahead and take a read. If not, I mean, let this review sink in and just go for it like that, just because, again, I'm not with it. Not with it. I don't like people to make a mockery of my beliefs. I don't like people to judge people as if we're not educated because we believe in energy healing and things like that. I'm one to believe in all things that I can't see. That's just who I am. That doesn't make me less educated than the next. So thank you again for watching. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Please like and subscribe. I've actually finished 3 books this week. I do plan on getting those reviews up. I try to review only books that I feel are necessary. I read a lot, so if I reviewed every single book, we'd be here every day. But yes, mwah. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. I appreciate you.